Hey everyone. Okay. Does that look good, kiddo?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're coming live tonight. We're going to do our Saturday night paint party. Let us just get our stuff together here. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday night.
I'll get the paints out. What paints do I need?
Okay. I'll come show you. We're going to be doing a cactus painting with acrylics. So I will show you the cactus picture that we're working off of right here. So let me show you that. So there is the cactus picture that we'll be doing. So choose your color background and you can just follow along with us and watch this recording back at a later time. Or if you have paints at home already and canvases, go ahead and grab those and paint with us. And we're going to start doing this every Saturday, and so we'll post up our supplies earlier so that people can go ahead and get all the supplies ready and paint with us ahead of time. Hey Maddie.
Hey, Mary.
It's okay, Maddie, if you don't have paints with you, do a pencil drawing. Use pencils, crayons if you don't have paints with you, because like I said, we'll do this every Saturday, and we'll post on my blog, Art with Miss Kathy. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram also under Art with Miss Kathy. And I'll post the supplies for next week. We can take a vote. Leave me a comment down in the comments what theme you guys want to paint for next week. And so we can have all the supplies ready and you guys can join me.
Can you pull up the reference so I can get the paints out?
Yes. There you go. There's the reference. So we need whatever color you want your background to be, and I'll flip us around. So whatever color background you want, you need a pencil if you want to lightly draw the outline of the cactus before painting. I think I'm just going to freehand it. And you need a dark green and a light green and black. And then whatever colors you want for your flowers is what you'll need to do this painting. And I'm gonna come back around to our canvases. And so let's see, got some water. Let's see how this looks. And just check out my beautiful new canvas, or easel. I am so happy I treated myself and got myself a big floor easel. So, and this is
I got our paints right here, so if you need to know what paints to use.
Yep, so we will be using,
Is there any more colors I'm missing?
No, I think that's it. Okay, so the brands of paints that we're using is Apple Barrel. See if I can get the focus. Nicole's Craft Paints, acrylics, rest in peace, AC Moore. And then Liquitex Basic Acrylics, which is my favorite, but these right here, the Apple Barrel from, I think Walmart, does the trick. It's good for beginners. You don't have to use the fancy stuff at all. Hey Rahi, hope everybody's having a good Saturday. We're just gonna get started painting. And like I said, if you don't have paints at home, you can totally just follow along with crayons and markers or pencil and do it that way. Awesome. Thank you, my assistant, my daughter, Virginia. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with penciling in the cactus.
I'm going to do my background first, then pencil.
Okay, and actually we can just do the background, dry it, and then do the cactus on top.
That's what I was thinking.
So that's a good idea.
That's what you usually do.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to make my background. Are you doing your background pink, Virginia?
Yeah, light pink.
Okay. How much light pink do we have?
We have a lot.
We do? Okay. So first things first, we're going to paint our whole entire background. I don't think we do have a lot of pink. Okay.
Yeah.
So since we're using a excuse me. We're using a 16 by 20 canvas. So you want to get a big brush. Awesome, Rahi, and draw along with us. Show us like your finished product. So we're using a 16 by 20 canvas. So I'm gonna get my big brush to fill in my background. Virginia, can you hand me one of the big flat brushes, please?
Sure.
You love that sound of the paint coming out. I promise it was the paint, not me.
So I'm doing a like pink background.
Great minds think alike. I
Oh, you're
do
doing
too.
pink?
Yep, I'm doing pink too, I believe. I got to tighten up my easel. What?
I don't need more paint than what I'm using.
Yeah. We'll work it out.
And if you don't want to frame your painting, if you're doing a painting, then remember to paint sides. Not your mommy.
Yes. I always forget to paint my sides of my canvas. And so Virginia does give a good tip. These canvases, you can just paint the sides and you don't have to frame it if you don't want to have the high cost of framing. And I'm just doing X strokes all the way across the canvas. And there's Charlie, probably licking his butt in the camera's view. Gotta love dogs. And lovely sounds of the paint thing.
I don't have my phone open, looking at the chat.
I was gonna say, sorry guys, I can't see the chat from as far away as I am right now, so you'll have to forgive me if I keep walking in front of you. So leave us a comment down in the comment section what color you're gonna do your background. I know Rahi, you said you were gonna use your colored pencils or pastels, so let us know what.
Yeah, that's not good.
And Maddie, I hope you're having a good weekend. And don't worry, we'll do this again every Saturday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I hope everybody had a peaceful week. I know that end of school is coming up for us.
Maybe we don't have as much paint as I thought. I don't know.
Okay.
But we can always use those painters at other time.
Yeah, it's just darker.
I literally just opened it.
Here, excuse me. I see I might, you just opened this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this is a lesson in planning ahead. Making sure you have enough paint to fill your background.
That's fine because we just don't want paint.
I know. Here comes Brecklin. Brecklin, you want to say hey?
Yeah.
Hey, Brecklin in the house. What are you doing, Breck?
Nothing. Just got done playing my Deer Simulator.
Deer Simulator. Craziest game I've ever seen. Can you hand me that other pink Virginia that's over there?
Sure.
And Breck, you want to read the comments to us?
Sure.
Pastel green, I like that.
I don't have any paint, but I'll draw with my oil pastels and pencils.
There you go. Breck is going to be our reading commentary.
I'm going to color my background.
Now just keep in mind your background color. You want to make it a color that your cactus is going to stand off on, because your cactus most likely is going to be green. So make sure to keep that in mind when you're choosing your background color.
It doesn't have to be green, but
Yeah, you don't have to make it green.
Hello. I don't have. Hello. I'm going to color my background
wow.
pastel green.
Ooh, I like it. I'm trying to squeeze the last drops of this pink out so I don't have to change my background color here. So I'm trying to stretch my paint as far as I can, which I think I'm going to get lucky. I'm playing paint chicken here, trying to get the last bit of my canvas covered. Brecklin, can you run and get my hair dryer out of my bathroom for me, please?
Mommy.
Yes?
And the top one says, "Hey, it's me, Maddie. I forgot to bring my paint, and now I can't do it."
It's okay, Maddie. And I think I already said this to you, Maddie. Just grab some pencil and crayons, and you guys can draw along with us and make sure
What
that
do you want me to grab?
hair dryer, please.
Oh, okay.
And you guys make sure to send us pictures of your finished drawings. So I'll show them on my Facebook art page, Art with Miss Kathy.
I don't know where's the hair dryer.
It's in the third drawer in the bathroom.
Ronnie, you have my contact, so you can send me a picture like that.
Yeah. So there we go. I got my background.
What? You have to wear paint because I'm.
A little bit, and I can squeeze out some more. So I'll let Virginia catch up, and I'm going to use the hair dryer to dry my background. So apologize for the loud noise that you'll hear the hair dryer here in just a second.
Where do you get your canvases? Are you got them from?
I got them from Hobby Lobby, so I do want to look online and see if there's a better price range, but you can always find pretty good deals, and you can use the Hobby Lobby 40% coupon, which helps in the price. And you don't have to do this large of a canvas. This is just my favorite size canvas to work with, but you can use smaller canvases. You just have to scale down your picture.
Make sure you don't like overestimate or underestimate the size.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, loud sound, hair dryer. So what I'm doing now is just blow drying my background before I add, hey Samantha, before I add my cactus painting. Okay, sorry for that noise, but as you can see, I fully dried my background. So now I'm going to swing around. I'm going to let Virginia catch up. I'm going to swing this around so you can see what we're drawing off of for those who just joined us. So we painted our background, and now I blow dried my canvas so that layer is completely dried. And now I'm going to freehand my cactus. Now, my recommendation is using a pencil if you don't feel comfortable freehanding, and just use your pencil very lightly. Don't press super hard and do the outline. I'm going to start off with a very light green and fully color in my outline of my canvas. Hey,
Who's doing?
Crystal. Welcome, Crystal. Let us know where you're coming from. We're just doing our first Saturday night paint party, and we're painting this cactus right here. And I did try clicking on this Pinterest link to give credit where due, but it just went straight to a fake website. So apologize, whoever's original painting this was. I did try to reach out, give credit where credit is due. But the website just kept on sending me to a fake link.
Okay, so I need to give a look at
So,
that now.
yes, so excuse us while the hairdryer is going to go again. Virginia, you're going to have to pick up your canvas.
My canvas is wet.
I know. And blow dry. And while you guys have to listen to the loud sound of the blow dryer, at least you can look at the cute Charlie, which is our mascot. He likes to keep us company. What do you think, Charlie? Oh boy. Bless you. Bless you. Charlie is about 4 or 5 years old now. He's victim of a home haircut, so he's not usually this skin down.
Not done yet.
But he's keeping us company while Virginia's blow drying right now. How's it going over there? Thank you. Charlie, Rahi says you're cute. You think that's good? You busy cleaning? See what she doing, Charlie?
He's cute till he barks.
Yeah, say, Charlie, you would never bark. So Virginia should be wrapping up. It doesn't have to be like just dry enough to where you, when you go with the green paint. Okay, so once you get your background fully dried, which the tip there is to use your hair dryer, nothing fancy, just a plain old hair dryer. And next we're going to pencil in, or I'm going to freehand it, so I'm just going to go ahead and paint with my lightest green that I'm going to
Do
use
you have a pencil?
on the kitchen table.
Okay,
I believe, kitchen
I'm
table.
putting it safe.
Okay. So I am just going to use this round brush. It's just generic, so I can't tell you what number it is, but I'm going to use that. And I'm using light green permanent out of the Liquitex Basics as my lightest green. And I'm just going to go ahead and freehand the cactus. And we'll see how this goes. I may regret the fact that I'm freehanding and not penciling in. Like you can see, Virginia's being smart. She's penciling in her cactus, which is probably the better idea, but I'm living on the edge. What can I say? Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to start with the main cactus in the middle, the main hump, I guess you would say, and getting that drawn in. And I'm already thinking I probably should have done what Virginia did, but it's okay. We're going to continue. So I got that shape in, and I'm going to go ahead and add the side humps. And leave in the comments, let us know, have you seen a cactus in real life?
Have you?
I don't think I've seen one from a distance when I went to Las Vegas one time. But I don't think I've been really up close and personal with one.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the darker color. I think. Does he have that one?
Well, there's plenty in that one, baby. I always start with the lighter because it's easier
True.
to go over light paint than it is to go over dark paint. And so as you can tell right here, I'm going to bring you closer. As you can tell right here, I'm just doing my outline.
Well, he asked if there's three branches. Are there 3 branches of the cactus? I did do the picture.
Yes, and I'll show you the picture again, guys.
There's 2 branches.
There's
off to
one
the
main
side.
hump. Let me get that. There. There's one main hump, and then there's 2 side humps. And that should be a question. What does you call the pieces of a cactus? Is it a hump? Is it a branch? We need to look that up, because I do not know. That was a good question,
He answered.
Rahi. Because I do not know. There's probably a reason why I majored in art and not biology or whatever study of plants is. I have a very good skill set of killing plants. My mom can keep a plant alive. She can make anything grow. I mean, you could give her the most ruined plant on the face of this planet, and she'll bring it back to life and make it grow better than you've ever imagined.
My greatest achievement is keeping one of my plants alive for about 3 years now.
Yes. I think, well, Virginia killed the only plant that I kept alive the longest
Let's not talk about that.
She dropped my succulus off of the refrigerator. It was like a magnet.
I was 8 years old.
Yes, that is true. She was young. And sadly, the plant's name was Hope. It had no hope when it came to an 8-year-old. So here we go. I'm just drawing the third hump is what we'll call it. We'll have to, somebody needs to look up on Google for us and tell us the proper name of a cactus. If it's a hump or a branch, let us know.
Hold up.
And so now I'm just going to color in my cactus. Nothing fancy, just filling it in green with the lightest green I have. How's it going over there, Virginia?
It's kind of spine.
A spine. Interesting. So now are the side ones called a spine too?
I mean, maybe it was just top result of Google, so
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's true or not. But
You mean to tell me Google lies to us? Never. So here we go. Cactus is coming together nicely. Slowly painting in.
finish my outline, and now I'm starting to do the green outline.
What's everybody, is anybody snacking on some good snacks this Saturday? What'd you have for dinner? We had baked potatoes for dinner. So you gotta tell us what your choice of snack is on a late Saturday night. I've been liking my white cheddar Cheez-Its and sour cream and onion chips. And I'm trying to make my outer edge as smooth as I can right now on this cactus. I don't want rough edges. So
That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to feel it.
I'll bring you closer so I can kind of give you a shot here. So there's my cactus as a whole. And I'm trying to get rid of any rough edges as best I can.
How's your guys' paintings coming along?
Yeah, let us know how is it going. You guys drawing along with us, or are you just watching us? And like I said, I'll post earlier this week, and go ahead and leave us a comment. Let us know what you want to paint next week, so that way we can get our supply list out and everybody can paint together. And so we're sorry we didn't get the supply list out for this week's painting. So leave a comment. What kind of painting would you like to do next Saturday at 8 o'clock?
And if that time doesn't work for you, tell us what time works for you best, so we can try to adjust our schedule.
Yeah, we just thought it would be fun every night, every Saturday night, to have a little bit of a paint party and just chit chat. See how everybody's week's going on during this COVID-19. And keep each other calm and happy by painting. Because I know that doing artwork for me always keeps me calm, for the most part. And everybody make sure to like and subscribe to us so you'll see whenever we do go live, it will give you a notification. And you can pop on and listen to us and chit chat.
Okay, so my green outline is pretty much done now.
Oh, I like yours.
So I'm gonna start filling it in.
I like it.
You did pretty much.
Actually, like how your one comes off the edge of the canvas a little bit. I think that looks cool.
That was not intentional.
But I think I like I kind of got mine. I wish I had done the middle maybe a little bigger. But like Bob Ross said, it's happy little accidents. No mistakes here.
Did I say anything? That's not really paying attention.
Let us know how your drawings or paintings coming along. And again, leave us a comment. Tell us what you guys want to paint next week. And I will find a reference photo for us to follow along to.
How are you?
And again, I'm just taking my light screen and filling in this whole thing, and we will come back with our darkest green to do our shadows.
And highlights.
We may even look for a lighter green, maybe add white to this one to do some highlights, and then we'll take our black and do the little spikes.
Little tip while blending, if you're adding black or white, especially black, make sure you do it very little, like draw it from there, because I've learned from experience, put more than 1 centimeter of black in that whole shade of paint is going to be black. Does that make sense?
Can you hand me the green, please, Virginia?
What shade?
The one we've been using, please. Thank you.
Somebody says one.
Oh, do you have your phone where you can read it? Can you read it out
The
loud?
branches are called aerials. That's what the side ones are called. It says Samantha.
Cool. Thank you, Samantha. Keeping us straight there.
Right now, he said, right now I only have an outline sketch of the cactus done, but I'm going to draw a flower zone.
Cool.
I'm planning on coloring after the sketch. Samantha said, next week I'll be at the beach, I'll try to watch.
Sweet. I want to be at the beach.
Rahi, if you're trying to do something simple, maybe a fruit bowl, but if you want to do something more fun, then try to follow along a Bob Ross tutorial.
Oh, that would be tough. I actually used, when I was 13, took Bob Ross inspired art classes. That's how I learned to paint, was old classes put on by 2 older women in Gastonia. And they were certified Bob Ross instructors and would teach Bob Ross paintings every month. And I was the only kid, along with all these older people from the local mill.
I think I told you that before.
Yeah, it was fun though. My mom still has almost all the paintings at home, I believe.
Almost. I'm doing others.
I took some when I went to college with me, and she has some hanging up in my old bedroom at home.
When did you guys start drawing or painting? Or if this is your first time?
Okay, and I always say it helps to step back and kind of look like, now I can tell I need to make my bottom section thicker. Right now my cactus looks like a green ghost.
Is that the one painting that's hanging in the bedroom with the Harry Potter closet that Samantha?
The Harry Potter, what? The picture?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, probably. But wait, what looks like a Harry Potter? The picture of me with glasses? Samantha. Good thing you're my favorite niece, Samantha.
She's your only niece.
But my favorite. Yes, I did have a very much period of time when I looked a little Harry Potter-ish. Between my glasses, short hair. Breck, you good?
Yeah, right now I'm just filling in my cactus. Obviously my mom was way ahead of me, but
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, had to check on my son. Make sure he was okay. Heard the door open and shut and wanted to make sure he wasn't going out without telling me.
he's sick, so he'd go out.
Well, you never know if he decides to go ride his bike or I don't know.
His bike is broken.
His bike isn't broken. He just doesn't ride his bike. He's been enjoying his scooter. We went to a skate park today and Breck for the very first time, went down this big ramp, which I was quite amazed that he did it. We found a wonderful skate park in Mooresville, North Carolina, right beside the police station, and it's really cool. It has a lot of ramps for more experienced riders, skateboarders, scooters, bike riders, but they also have nice small size ramps.
I'm learning to ollie right now. I can go down semi-big ramps. I've been staying for like a year, so.
Okay, I think I got my cactus evened out, so it still looks like a green ghost, but it's getting there. Virginia's looking good. I like how you got yours thicker than mine, so I am going to come over here. Virginia, step off to the side. Show you Virginia's. Looking good, looking good. And she sketched in her flowers. So here's mine. I'm going to dry my green cactus layer.
Right, skateboards, they're a little bit slower than penny boards, but you can do more tricks with them. And penny boards, I've heard they're faster, but you can't really do any tricks. So, pros and cons with both.
I think I will actually take the dark green paint while it's wet and put in my shadows. Now I almost think I'm going to change up directions and take my white, add it into my current green, because the green I use is actually pretty dark. So I'm going to just add some white into my green to make it lighter, and see if I can't just use that as my highlights, and then take my darkest green for my real deep shadows. So what I did was I added white to my current background of my cactus right now, the green, and I'm going to give that a shot. And I'm just mixing the white into the green. And
I'm
always
taking
with
my time on this.
yeah, always with the light source, you want to pick which side your light source is coming at, and so
Like maybe put like a pencil dot or something so you remember that.
yeah. Here goes nothing. We'll see.
If you have a bad memory like me.
And I'm just keeping looking at my reference photo, and every artist has a reference photo. So make sure you have something that you're looking at, so you can have something to follow along with. If you decide to do like your own thing at home and you're not following along with an instructor, you can always follow a picture.
Where he asked if you've tried to do any vanishing points.
Yeah, vanishing points, yes. Growing, I guess all the art classes I had in junior high, high school, we did vanishing points as a lesson. And in my first drawing class in college at UNC Charlotte, we did vanishing points. When we were learning 2D art, I think it was actually the title of the class maybe. It's been quite a long time. But I have learned vanishing points. I am not the best technical drawer, but I can do it if I really focus.
Yeah, I'm an artist, but I'm not good at the terms at all.
So now I'm just hitting.
And I probably have the worst
highlights
technique
here.
to ever exist. But hey.
You know, with anything, the things that you're not the best at, just keep on practicing, because that's what it takes to get better, is practice what you're not good at. Like, I should practice more drawing my hands. I'm really
Yeah,
bad
hands
at
are
drawing
torture.
hands.
Hands are absolute torture to draw.
So I've always taken the advice that whatever you're needing to improve, keep drawing it, because the more you draw it, the better you're going to get at it.
If I use a heavy reference for hands, they're fine, but I can't do like on a body without a reference.
Yeah. And a lot of times those models come into hand and help with drawing.
Samantha says your highlights look really good.
Thank you.
I'm finishing filling in my first string part, I'm gonna start the shading. Hopefully, it's starting to dry on me, but I'll work with it.
Okay. And so I do advise it was a good idea to just do the highlights while wet and not trying to dry it.
Hey, whoever just came in.
Let us know if you guys are, what state you're coming from. And like I can kind of tell I'm getting a little rough on the outside of my cactus edges, but when it's all dry I'll probably come back in with my pink and touch up. But you can see, try to not block my light source there. You can see my shading right now. I'm keeping the light side on the left and my dark side on the right, which is of course reversed in this camera feed. But, and again, like I said, we can leave comments of what you guys want to paint next Saturday, and I'll start to look around and see what I would like to paint too, and we'll post it on Art with Miss Kathy on my Facebook and Instagram, and I also have a blog, so I will make sure.
Hey,
And-
Luco and Antonio.
Hey, and I also got to figure out, I know there's a feature on YouTube where I can do like a premiere and let people go ahead and like, it's basically like RSVPing to a video, and if I can, I'll figure that out and I'll put the supplies for next week there too, so you guys can plan ahead if you want to join us next Saturday and paint with us. And we're just working on doing the highlights right now of our cactus.
Well, I just finished filling in mine, so I'm starting the highlights. Okay.
And now I'm going to take some dark green. Virginia, can you hand me the dark green,
Yeah,
please?
I need to put some on mine actually, so.
And I'm going to do my darker shadows on the right side beside my light highlights.
Luco, we don't speak Spanish, sorry.
Sorry, I am terrible. I wish I knew Spanish. That is something I wish I had learned more of growing up in high school and now, because it is one of those languages that is very useful here in the United States.
And anywhere really.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
So I'm starting my blending right now. I like to start off with the darker side, and then work up from there. I usually draw portraits, so it's a trendy for me, but I think it's turned on fine, maybe. How's yours turned on?
good, just working on putting my
How are you so far ahead?
darker shadows.
I like to have my own little blending brush without any paint on it, so the blending comes along a little smoother. Like this right here.
And I do try to make my strokes in the shape of the cactus, so it does help a little bit to give it that 3D-ish
We
look.
have 6 people here now. Hey guys.
Make sure to let us know where you guys are coming from. So glad you guys joined us this Saturday. We're going to start doing paint parties every Saturday around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to pick our next Saturday's theme. So leave us a comment what you guys would like to paint next week. Give us some ideas and we'll pick one and we'll place the supplies so everybody can get it ahead of time and paint with us.
If we do multiple, we'll pick random or the ones that we think would be good.
And let us know what you guys are snacking on tonight. That was one of the questions where we need some new snack food.
Yes, especially during streams.
trying not to snack 24/7 during this quarantine time,
It's hard.
but
We're surviving somewhat.
I think we've been pretty lucky here in North Carolina. It hasn't been too bad. We've been blessed not to get sick.
Not
Trying to be safe as we can.
Not trying to jinx anything.
Well, yeah.
My shading technique takes forever, so this might go on for a while.
I'm coming to about the end of my shading, and I will probably blow dry, so forgive me for
This is mine so far.
the loud noise of my blow dryer.
Mine isn't near done, but here's it so far.
And like I said, I always recommend stepping back from your painting, because a lot of times when you're up close for too long, you miss stuff.
Yeah, it can look better or worse.
And so I think I like my dark shadows right now. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I'm going to blow dry it before I come back and put in the little bee spikes. And I'm going to add my flowers, which let me show you the painting reference photo we're working off of. Here's the reference photo. I did try to click on the Pinterest link to give credit where credit is due, but it just went to a fake website. But this is what we're using as our reference photo. And so I'm going to apologize for the sound of the hair dryer here in a second while I use it to dry that layer of paint before I take you out of Venezuela. Has it been rough in Venezuela right now with the COVID-19? We've been trying to keep up with news internationally, but I can't find bits and pieces of international news. We're in North Carolina, and we get tidbits off of YouTube from overseas, but I feel like we don't get the broadest news outside of the US. They just kind of give us the little tidbits, and that's it. But so I'm gonna use my hair dryer real quick. I apologize for the sound of the hair dryer. I'll make it as quick as possible. Okay, our sound of the hair dryer's done, and it doesn't have to be bone dry, but I like to try to dry the layer as much as possible before I go on to the next one.
Mom,
Yes.
where?
Hold on, let me grab my black paint. I thought I had it over here. Can we not get the bigger bottle of black paint? Let's see. Okay, I'll just use my craft black paint. That's navy. Virginia, do you have the black paint already pulled out? Yeah, you do. Okay, what's up, kid? Okay, so I'm using black paint for the V's of the cactus, the spikes. And this is nothing special, just the apple barrel craft paint that you find at Walmart.
How's your guys' paintings coming along?
Yeah, how's the drawings going, Rahi? And are you still with us, Maddie?
Yeah, I haven't heard from her.
And give us a shout out, let us know where you're from, if you, and how you found us. I'm always curious how people come across our YouTube channel. And just give you a little background, I'm a preschool art teacher, and I'm also just signed on. I'm a art teacher on OutSchool, which is a online teaching platform. So soon I'll be having kids art classes on OutSchool, so look for that. My first one, I'm hoping that my first out school class will be approved, and it's going to be a draw along, and we're going to be drawing KK Slider from Animal Crossing. So if you have a kid that loves Animal Crossing, be on the lookout for my classes on out school.
Samantha, I'm talking to you.
Okay, so I'm going to look closer at my reference. Okay, so small little V's all the way up and down.
What? How are you so far along?
Sorry. Speed painter. And this doesn't have to be perfect. You do want to use a thin brush. I should have a probably thinner brush, liner brush. But I'm using what I have. And just making little V's all the way down the cactus randomly. And these are just representing the spikes on the cactus. So there we go. My little spikes are coming down. And they're kind of getting smaller as they come down the cactus.
So I'm starting to do the lighter part of my shading.
And let us know in the comments if you guys have been playing Animal Crossing. We've been quite addictive to it. It's loads of fun.
I actually haven't been on in a while because I've been doing other stuff, but still one of my favorite games. And feel free to cringe at my shading technique right now.
Yeah, it looks great, baby.
You sure?
I'm sure. It looks beautiful. And yeah, it does have bees in the dark area too. Like I said, I'm just making little V's coming down my cactus. For the spikes of my cactus. V, 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 V is all I'm saying in my head. More and more V's coming down.
Yours is good.
Thank you. I like yours. I still got to do my flowers.
Is it okay if I get paint on this thing?
Yeah.
Because I need a place to put my brushes.
Yeah.
So how's your guys' painting going on? Chat's been trying to.
Let us know if you've painted before or if you prefer drawing over painting. I have gone into both stages where I love painting more some days, and then I took a couple months where I loved drawing more. So I kind of go in and out with my passion for my art. It's kind of like a roller coaster for me.
But you hate roller coasters.
Yes, I do. I absolutely hate roller coasters. My daughter thinks it's the funniest thing because both my kids absolutely love roller coasters.
It is the funniest thing, though.
And so there's my bees. So now I'm going to clean my brush so I can do my flowers. And we will show you guys our, and let's see, read some of these comments. Oh, a parrot or an animal. I like that, Rahi. Yeah, I can look up what Chun-Li is. I'm not familiar with that Game Street Fighter character, but I can definitely look it up. That's new to me. Let me look up Chun-Li. Well, I am not familiar with that character. Let's see. Oh, okay, from Street Fighter. That is a cool character. It's been forever since I played Street Fighter. I would play it a little bit when I was a kid. But yeah, she's one tough cookie, Chun-Li.
Oh, sorry, my chat didn't update. I didn't see how many people chatted.
That's a really cool character. Thank you. And I'm probably gonna butcher your name, Leonardo. I'm so sorry, I'm terrible with names, but thank you. I'm blessed with 2 wonderful, sweet kids. So I am going to clean my brush here and get some white paint for my flower. I'm curious if everybody's going to travel this summer for vacation with the COVID-19, or if you guys are just staying put. I know Samantha mentioned the beach. I'm not sure if we'll do any traveling this summer or not. I'm not sure how to send a greeting to, sorry, I'm guessing this is Spanish. I'm not sure. I only.
I'm trying not like mine. It's not so badly.
It doesn't look bad, Virginia. It looks good. Okay, so I washed off my paintbrush so I can use the same paintbrush in my white for my flower. Can you hand me the white, please, Virginia?
Sure.
Thank you. And here comes Breck as we talk. Hey, buddy, you want to come in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. What do you think of the paintings, Breck?
Nice.
Nice? Looking good?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm just going to, Brett, can you use the mouse and click on the middle tab so I can see the reference photo, please?
What?
Click on the middle tab, go up. Go all the way up. Go up, go up. Not that one. Go over to the left. Left, the other left, Breck. Atlanta. Here, this one, baby. There we go. Thank you, Brecklin. Okay, so now I'm just going to freehand in my flower.
So looking at yours, it looks like I need to put more white.
What do you mean?
I'm still working on my shading.
Oh, okay. And it doesn't have to be exactly like mine.
I know. I just trying to figure out what I can.
This is easy.
It is.
I'll let you try it.
It's not too bad of a pain, but it does take time, patience.
That was easy.
Is it easy? Are you gonna do one with us next week, Brett?
Yeah.
Awesome. I think you can do this, Brooke. So now I'm just adding in the petals of my flowers.
Here's paint all over me.
And that's okay. I think I'm amazed that I don't have paint in my hair. Usually I always end up with paint in my hair by the time my painting is over, because I forget that I get paint on my fingers and then I brush my hair out of my face or something.
Not sure what Charlie is, but thanks.
Mommy, do you want me to switch to the next one?
Nope, just stay right there so I can see my reference photo. So I just added in my flowers and I'm about done.
How?
It's okay, we all paint at our own pace. Don't rush it.
This is easy. I can do it.
Right.
What? It is.
It is?
I can do like about 1 second or maybe 2, but
1 second. I like to see that that, Brack?
Just kidding.
You silly.
Yay, you're almost
Okay,
done.
Virginia, do you have an orange you can hand me?
Yeah. Man.
Okay, so I'm gonna add orange to the center of my flowers. And I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna probably touch up my background a little bit where I have some mistakes.
This is dried, so I can't blend it.
It's okay. And I'm just going to go straight into my orange just to do the center of my flower.
I'm trying to say to myself, trust the process, but this looks like crap.
It doesn't look like crap, it looks good. You're too rough on yourself. I always say is wait till your painting's done, because sometimes the process takes a while before the beauty comes together. But I think yours is looking very good, Virginia.
Yeah.
You call this good?
I do call that good. And there's my painting. I'm just going to touch up some background areas and add a little bit more white, but I call that a wrap for the most part. So there's my cactus painting. And hold on, stop back. So there's my finished cactus painting with my flower. I may add one more flower to the stem to balance it a little bit more, because I didn't make my top flower as big as I think it should be. And so, but there it is, and I'll let you guys see the process Virginia's making. Hers is looking really good too. I like the texture that Virginia has on her painting. I'll get really close so you can see. You have really good realistic texture, so that looks amazing, Virginia.
Thanks.
So, well,
Style is more realism.
yes. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Wait, can I stay for my finished product?
Yeah, if you guys want to continue watching Virginia work on hers, I'll keep that tilted to hers. And again, I'll show you my finished piece, and I'll just touch up my background a little bit more. But there's our finished cactus, and Virginia's working on hers. So I'm going to, let's see, I'll put it over here so you can see hers. Sorry for shaking the camera. Virginia, is that showing you good right here?
Yep.
Is it good? Okay. And I will go where I can see. Thank you guys. I do not know. I will have to look up that. I don't know what dilantra is. Sorry, I'm totally butchering that word. I'll have to. No, I don't think I've ever. Yeah, no, I've never seen that channel before. Is it all music videos? It seems. Thank you, Rahi. Rahi says your shading looks wonderful, Virginia.
Thanks.
See, she's too hard on herself, guys. So she's doing great. Virginia, you should hold up your original painting that you're working on. It's over there to the right of the canvases. And show this is my daughter's original artwork that she's in process of completing.
It's not done yet. I haven't added a nose, but
Show the one that's finished that's over there. She does really good original characters.
I just started painting characters. There's more in my tablet and stuff, but
She does a lot of digital artwork usually, and she's just now branching off trying painting too.
I'm trying to get better at my shading, but
I have not played Doom. My friends play it. I have not. I'm not good with the first pointer shooter games. I love Animal Crossing and I love Tetris 99. But I'm not really good with the shooter games and the controlling the perspective.
Maybe one time I'll try Tetris 99, but I don't know how to play. So someone's going to have to explain about it to me.
I have to try to draw Diego.
Diego?
My son was teaching me last night when he was teaching me how to play Slime Rancher, kept on getting cut off by YouTube because it was saying our content was against community guidelines.
When it
Well,
wasn't.
it wasn't. I don't know. They ended up approving one video, but we weren't able, because we did go on live last night playing video games. My son was teaching me how to play Slime Rancher, and we were videotaping that, but it did not last.
Yeah, like everyone has played Slime Rancher.
And now Virginia's doing her flowers. And that looks looking good.
And then like these.
Don't touch that, that's wet.
I'm not. Just air touching.
Your air touching.
touching.
Oh goody. You're so silly. I'm sleepy now after all that painting.
Me too.
You guys will definitely have to make sure to like and subscribe our channel and share with your friends. And join us each Saturday for painting. We'll keep doing it every Saturday until we get tired of it. And I also share my preschool art ideas. I am starting a virtual art camp starting on Tuesday for kids this week. So our first week's theme is outer space, and we're going to be the kids will be creating their own planet by tearing paper and gluing it down to a circle shape. So did anybody see the liftoff from Florida today for the first time in 9 years from United States soil? That video was pretty cool.
Kind of, but
I got goosebumps watching the space shuttle take off. It was pretty neat.
yeah, right.
Seeing the
Goosebumps.
Earth from outer space point of view.
Yeah.
I will have to look up that character. Well, I'm not sure. Oh, that character is really cool. It's Shufti. I'm so sorry I'm butchering that name, but that is a really cool character. Or
Who's in him?
is it an anime character, I believe?
Oh, I don't like that show.
I like anime.
I don't like it. Can you get me up, please?
Hold on, baby.
So I finished the first layer of my flowers.
So now you just got to do your center and your bees.
Yeah, I might add another layer of white to that because it's translucent. But I did off camera. Running out of paintbrushes.
Bye, Lucho.
Aw.
And thank you for joining us tonight.
Bye, Lucha.
And then you just have to add your bees, Virginia, and your painting's done.
Why does someone say good night?
Because it's good night where they're at. Gotta make sure to take my paint water to the sink so nobody accidentally drinks the paint water.
I've actually drank paint water before. It was not fun. So I kind of messed up this Think about it and fix that later.
Yeah, just let it dry and then come back up with it in white.
So,
Yes.
what?
I don't think I'm gonna add any of these to mine actually. I kinda like how it is right now.
Okay. So I think that's a wrap, guys. So thank you for joining us this Saturday. And like I said, next Saturday we will do some more paint alongs. So we'll try to decide what we want to paint along. There's my finished cactus. And, oh, I do like Minecraft a little bit. My kids like it a lot more than me. But they play a lot of Minecraft. And there is Virginia's finished cactus.
You should say Daddy
So,
for sharing.
Thank you guys for joining us. We're
Bye.
getting off here, but we'll see you guys next Saturday for our next paint along. Peace.
Peace.
Bye. Doink.